So I'm coming in for an unfiltered chat, you, me, and a cup of tea. I'm sitting in my kitchen, it's nice and warm. My fridge sounds like a cow giving birth, so if you can hear that in the background, then that's the fridge. And so I want to come in because I've just received this guidance. I work with higher self, I work with energy, and I'm being asked to come in and just share anything that's I've learned, anything I've discovered, and share it with you. So that is kind of the purpose of these little morning chats. And I wanted to share something with you. So I'm currently reading The Wise Power. I don't know whether you can read that in the right way. Alexandra Pope and Shani Hugo Wurlitzer. And it's about the power of the menopause, and I am currently in the perimenopausal state. They call it the quickening, and I feel like a lot of what is going, I'm going to say wrong, but I guess, the madness that is currently on the planet is because a lot of women are disconnected from their menstrual cycle. I know a lot of women that don't even have a cycle. They're on, the pill or the coil or something that has disconnected them. And I feel like women in the West have been given, it's a privilege to be able to spend time looking at your cycle and moving with the cycle, whereas I feel like a lot of women around the world currently do not have that opportunity at all. And I feel like it's also a duty to come back into balance, because within our menstrual cycle, because the menstrual cycle resembles the Earth's seasons, the 4 seasons, and if you look at that, everything is just completely out of sync. There's just so much destruction and disconnection from the Earth and its natural cycles, and that is a direct reflection of what's happening with women and the monthly cycle. And so I guess maybe that's what I'm going to come in and talk about today anyway, to come back into alignment within your body by coming back into connection with your monthly cycle. And how can you start doing that, I guess, is the question. I guess first of all is to acknowledge that there's wisdom there. There's so much wisdom in the cycle, and to start tracking it, I guess that's the first place. Start where you are. Start maybe download an app, or if you don't have a monthly cycle, you can use the moon cycle to track where you would be, and start actually just spending a bit of time, a couple of minutes in the morning, just sitting and noticing how you feel, what's happening in your body, where do you feel mentally, emotionally, because I've just started my period last night, and it makes so much sense. The lead up to it is, there's a lot of anxiety, there's a lot of things feel like they're falling apart. I feel like I have no control over anything with the lead up to the start of my period. And it all makes perfect sense when you finally come on your period. There's a letting go. There isn't. The way that they describe it in Wise Power is like, it's like the letting go of the ego. And that second part after ovulation is like coming into the shadow. And I really resonate with what they're saying there. So yeah, I only wanted this to be like 5 minutes. So if you want to start bringing awareness to your cycle, then start tracking it. Start tracking where you are within your cycle and how you're doing, how you're feeling at that particular point, so that you can start to ride the wave of the cycle, and we can start to come into balance internally and externally.